Arsenal fan Ricky
said. Good afternoon, sir.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening again, grasshoppers. Let's see if I can find that. Where was it? Really have to forward this. We need to forward this to... I will just copy it. See if we can get him going. And we're off.
Arsenal fan Ricky
Said. Starting to get back into chess.
Good afternoon to you too. Did I lose with the, I lost with the King's Gambit? Or did I accidentally win with the King's Gambit? I believe that I accidentally won with the King's Gambit.
Arsenal fan Ricky
Said. What line did opponent play?
He played the Falkbeer counter gambit.
Arsenal fan Ricky
Said. Everyone seems to play Falkbeer nowadays. It's quite irksome. Well done on winning. It's quite hard to get anything tangible against it.
It is quite hard to get anything tangible against it, indeed. So now, am I at all concerned? I am mildly concerned. Is this bishop misplaced? We'll find out. I'm just going to keep an eye on everything over here. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get the bishop pair. Where is that guy going?
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. Looks like Black S done a great job of gaining compensation for the pawn teaching these guys well.
Haha, well, we'll find out, won't we? All right, let's just simplify. I'm anxious to see what this bishop actually is up to. Make sure there's no back rank mate in case there was any funny business here.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. Played that very quick.
Yeah.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. He might have had stuff like QXD4 even.
Yeah, no, that's why I played H3, to make sure there was no back rank stuff. It wouldn't have been enough.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. I'm not so sure.
Queen takes d4 on h3. Bishop takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, queen takes. I feel like... Oh, he's got a little bit of counterplay. Fine. May have to give it back. Will know soon enough. We'll soon know enough.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. You're right, you're okay after QXD4, but I do think you might have spent a little longer on H3. They might have had a multitude of options that created inevitable pressure on D4, and it didn't really improve your position.
Can I?
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. RC1 RC2 was difficult.
Probably. So he's got rook takes. Can I go this way? Will I cause him any problems this way? Oh, that's a bummer. But just maybe. Maybe.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. That looks a good practical try.
I need to know where he's going first. So where are you going, sir? No draw, sir. No draw, no draw. Oh no. Oh no.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. John, when do you want to give a try to a pot?
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said.
Oh.
Ouch.
Ouch, indeed. I believe it probably has to be tonight, but I may have a lesson at 8 p.m. I don't know. It's a weekend holiday this week. Tomorrow morning might be best. 8 a.m. my time.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. Sup Rogan, unlucky Lions, they played extremely well, probably were winning in that end game.
Unlucky Lions, indeed. Yeah, he's playing strongly. Up, Tiger A. It's gonna hope, I imagine, might be on the board after this game. I didn't get to advertise this event in the
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said.
Discord.
Perhaps BC6 and not B6 and a lot of pressure on you.
Well, tomorrow
Slayers.
morning will be late evening for you.
Might make it, you gotta do a lot stuff.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. There was no NC7 K6 because of BB5 then.
Right, earlier on. I was very lucky in that game. Anu Karma?
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. If I can sleep, I can make a it.
You can make it. You should be sleeping now, shouldn't you? At this time tomorrow might work really well, but we have to try to get all of our stuff in the Discord messaging. There's so much to discuss. Somehow, I beat Mustafa Suzu. I can't believe it, honestly. Never played Chess Thinker. There's a new one. Chess Thinker isn't here. He joined, but isn't here.
Said. That's a really dangerous player.
So I've been trying to decide on the best time for the...
Said. He was winning against me in our second game in the Blitz.
Well, he was the one, I believe, that had... If I click on this, the King's Gambit, right? Yeah, he played the, this against me, which is the old-fashioned line, right? So I played D3. And unfortunately, well, actually, fortunately, I took right away. And I played Knight F3. And against Bishop C5, I did not play Queen E2. I mistakenly played Bishop to B5 check, which I'm sure is terrible, but should be in the Elite Chess database. And then I played Queen E2, which should lose, right? Black castles, D takes C6, and then for some reason he got my king off of the file. And I was toasted. I was so toasted.
Said, nice tactic.
Yeah, I was very lucky. But he should have had it. All he had to do here was recapture. That's all he had to do was recapture. And I'm in trouble. I mean, knight to d6. Is that better? I'm still planning on knight e5. But I have a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said.
King D1, yeah. There has to be a better move than that, right? So Bishop D3. So this is how I survive it with a pleasant position. But black has the bishop pair. I have no idea how I really escaped other than my opponent's generosity. HC is playing Blindfolded Walnut. Anu Karma. Remember, since May 7th. Interesting. We will see. Could be a very good player. Tiger A. What have we not played against Tiger A? All right, we'll go and let it again. We're giving the Alakine a go. 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 Now this is actually dubious, by the way. I believe it's dubious because
Said. Tiger A seems human, I like them.
he's a very mature student. He is quite alert. He knows what he's doing. Can I go in that direction? I think I can. Oh no! Is this going to work? I don't know. I do get the center pawn. Possibly the open file. Looking for more mistakes here. It's like the best of all worlds. Queen takes is forced. We're just going to play it very naturally. And now this.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. Take care, stay safe, John.
Namaste, Rogan. This time tomorrow, we will be pressing the record now button. That one has to go. I don't know. We're going to go for this one because it cannot be defended so easily. Maybe he needed to play that way. I borrowed a line from Fischer's games when I was playing against the Alakine. It served me extremely well. Basically, bishop e3, bishop d3, and knight on g to e2. Where are you going, sir? Oops. Did I lose? I came close to losing. Maybe I do lose. But not today. Not today. Not today. Oh no, I hope he doesn't fall for it. And now... And now... And now... One, two, three. Interestingly enough, H5 could get me mated. Hmm. 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 Oh, bummer. That is a bummer. I'm not getting that to move so quickly. Can I do it? I don't know. We were preparing it just so we could restrict this much. Can I push it? I don't know. Oh no, don't do that. Pre-moving rook d, knight d1 might have saved him. Wow. Craziness. Craziness. Absolute, utter, bitter craziness. Absolute, bitter craziness. Craziness. Better to be lucky than good. Andre Hero, uh-oh. Are we giving the Alekhine another whirl? No. Our opponent wishes to tackle the stronger player. When you're playing against stronger players, you should play e4 or d4. It doesn't hurt to know the theory here. The theory here. We've never played before. That is interesting.
Tapes new chess.
Set. You.
Tapes new chess.
Set. What up?
Tapas new. How are you? I was also realizing how much leaving the country at the moment is dangerous. Everyone is getting searched like crazy.
Tapes new chess.
Set. Doing great WBU.
I'm doing well. By the way, Tapas new.
Set.
Because primarily because everyone's being detained, whether they're a U.S. citizen or not, if they're not loyal to the king, basically. Those who are not loyal to the king, the current king of the United States, are getting searched.
Set. I play e4 against anyone.
Tapes new chess.
The airfare is very cheap, by the way.
But please do try.
There is an international tournament in Mumbai. For those of you who did not know, there's an international tournament in Mumbai.
Set. Please come, John, sir.
It's June 14th to the 24th.
Tapes new chess.
Set. No,
Sorry.
From 16
Well,
to June
I'm sorry. In
24th.
my mind's eye, I had to travel and or arrive on the 14th. I believe I have to travel and or arrive on the 14th. That's how I looked at it. So now,
Tapes new chess.
Set. I see, haha, please do come though, John, sir.
Tapes new chess.
Said. Will you play too? If you come for the tournament, please do play, haha.
It's got a good knight versus a bad bishop. That much does seem realistic. Can I do it so much?
I am playing, so you might have a chance to get paired against me.
I'm not sure that that's an advantage, you know. So I lost a pawn in this deal, and he has 2 central pawns to my no central pawns, which is really, really bothersome. But the good news is,
Tapes new chess.
Said. That's an advantage for you though.
I imagine that it is.
Tapes new chess.
Said. But what is your final decision, John, sir?
Ironically, my decision by my wife is that I must go, because she, of course, wants to go. We both can't leave my daughter at the moment. It's really up to my daughter's health, unfortunately, still. It really is up to my daughter's
Tapes new
health.
chess.
Bishop takes.
Wow, haha, nice, please listen to your wife.
Yes. That is the number
Tapes new
one
chess.
thing.
Yeah, how is she doing now?
She has, between the loneliness. And
Tapes new chess.
Said. Ask her to stream music or some games to fade her loneliness, as that's the medicine. Activities like this will heal away her pain and loneliness, sir.
so let's see here.
Tapes new chess.
I'm in for a penny and in for a pound
I
here.
hope she will get well very soon.
That is indeed the tricky part. All right. Check. Check. King takes. Is it a full rook? It's a full rook. If I'm not careful. I don't think I can move here because he's got this check. It's to defend. I don't have much of a choice.
Tapes new chess.
Said. BTW John Sir up for a game 5-5.
I don't have a rapid reward challenge, do I? I don't have a rapid reward challenge for my stream, now that you mention it. I have bullet reward challenges and blitz reward challenges.
Tapes new chess.
Said. Then 3-2.
Maybe one square was appropriate. Yeah, one square was appropriate. My king is cut off. His king is cut off.
Tapes new chess.
Said. I am unable to challenge you as it says you only accept challenges from friends.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, but in general, yeah, that was to prevent, never check in the end game. Never check in the end game. This is against, knight to f8. Against knight f8.
yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason.
All right. Well, we survived Andre Hero. You did. At least it didn't berserk me. Oof. That was close. If you berserk, does a draw count for more points? I do not know. I don't draw games. Tapas new. Are you in the tournament, sir? Are you in the tournament?
Tapes new chess.
Hold on.
No.
Why not? Get that quick shout out. And of course, Ron just arrived as well.
Tapes new chess.
Said.
What is your
Send me the Linnell.
the link?
Tapes new chess.
Said.
We are in the weekend Master Chess Dojo Rapid and Classical.
Pauline.
Said. Tapes no chess, you can enter the tournament.
Although it is a slow tournament, that much is true.
Tapes new chess.
Said. LOL, I wanted to play against you one game, haha.
There we go. There we go. Now we're in business. I don't know if this is going to hold up. It's not holding up at all. Everything is falling. Everything is falling. Chess? Can I go that way? Don't seem to have much choice. Bum. 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 Well. Well, that was weird. That was totally weird. I was expecting rook to d5. Must go away. Must go away. Must go away. Must go away. On takes. Yeah, queen to g6 would have been better. I would have lost material on queen to g6. That's true.
Z. Wow, this is complicated.
Trying to hang on to this, that, and the other thing. Not a big fan of this. I really just wanted to play rook to a2. I wanted to play rook to a2, but he was also threatening bishop takes f3. Yes. Let's get rid of that one. What in the world?
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. You're not a bad player up a piece, John.
No, I'm not. That much is true. I really wanted to get my knight to this square, honestly. That was the original intention, is to get the knight to this square.
UD6 looks tricky for you to find a good move there if I'm not mistaken instead of one ruby.
Queen to d6. With his rook on e7. I think I was just planning on playing knight e4. Oh, this is hanging too. Yeah, queen to d6 in this position looks very tricky. Wow. I may have to give back the material on that one. Queen to d6. That's a bummer. Yeah, and I would have paid the price for that. I would have paid the price.
Tapes new chess.
Said. Free bishop.
But I have to question everything.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. Good players ensure there is a small print for anything free.
Mm-hmm. Takes. No stalemate. Rook takes.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. I think RD5 was mating.
Yeah, but I didn't really want to allow any counterplay, did I? Was there no counterplay? Check, king over, and that was the end of it? Yeah, maybe. I just don't like my opponents having any useless checks. That much is true. Hopefully Tapas knew. Tapas knew made it. There we go.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
I found him.
Haha.
Whew. Tragic. Is he going to do it? Is LC Lions HC 35?
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. GG nice attack a guy 17.
Yeah, he had me. He definitely dredged up that counterplay on the king side. No, a guy plays much better than his rating on average. Does not always get the moves in. But I feel he is either an older player someone who joined during COVID, obviously. All right, that battle. Should we see what he's got? What? Who is this guy? I can only imagine what's going through this young man's mind. What? Dude? Did we catch him with a weakness? A moment of weakness here?
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. What was the name of the Petrov line Kasparov used to play as white? Can you remember? Was it Russian attack or something like that?
That's a good question. I don't know. I honestly do not know the name of the attack. Can I grab the space? I am gonna grab the space.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. You know the one I'm thinking
Namaste,
of, though, white plants
Kito
at night on the five and
Kun.
goes for a kingside pond storm.
Thank you for the follow.
Ki
Where are you from? Stefan Ha, namaste for the subscription on YouTube. Can I go that way? Am I worried? Let's see if we can bother our opponent to no end. I am imagining leaving a mark. Six minutes and 20 seconds, 3 minutes and 55. We do have a little bit of the chess.com in us. Yeah, it was rough.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. This is a valuable lesson for white. Given away too many strategic weaknesses, they gain lots from analysis.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind mentioning that comfort is an advantage. There's a great book by Danny Gormali that he wrote during the... I wouldn't give him credit for my original hypothesis that comfort is like a third of a pawn or a half of a pawn advantage in every position. Being comfortable in an opening, being comfortable in preparation, being comfortable in transition toward an endgame. Bobby Fischer had that comfort zone down pat because he knew and believed absolutely that he was the best player in the world all the way up. Hikaru Nakamura, same way. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said.
I thought
Completely
Tapas
agree
knew
that
was
probably
in.
rationalizes how guys like Gashimov made a career out of playing the Venona.
Indeed. Can Lyons catch up with me? He is trying. He has 4 minutes. My performance is 22.79 now. Doesn't look like he's going to catch me so easily, but this is the battle for second place. Andre docked out then. These are the two top seeds. What is going on here? C5. Well, isn't that interesting?
Sway.
Z. Play too many bullet.
Yeah, just believing.
Arsenal.
Z.
Oh
There's
no.
no way E4 was correct.
What? I think you have to go for it, right? B5, knight takes. Then just knight to B8 and pick it off.
Arsenal fan routine.
Z. A 5b5 and black starts to get overload, I feel.
A5, B5. Knight takes B3. Knight takes G3. A takes G3. Knight to B8. There's no bishop to B5 check. I don't get it.
Arsenal fan routine.
Z.
There's queen A4.
SQA4.
Bishop takes C5.
Arsenal fan routine.
B6, bishop D7.
B6.
Remember, there's a black pawn on A5, right?
Arsenal fan routine.
Bishop B5. Castles. Oh no, I can't castle. I can't castle. Bishop takes B6. I'll pick off that pawn as well. Bishop takes B6. Yeah, A5 is the only try, really. Like you said, or like we discussed before, confidence. Just gotta hit him and hit him hard.
Fan routine.
Z. You might be right, I wonder if there could even be C7.
Queen takes A7. A5, B5. Oh, I could castle. I forgot my knight's on B8. Knight to B8.
Arsenal fan routine.
Queen A4, bishop takes
Oh,
C5,
never mind,
B6.
Bishop defends A7.
Yeah. So I could have castled after bishop to B5. Everything's falling. Free pizza. Ouch.
Arsenal fan routine.
Z. Ouch.
Ouch, indeed.
Arsenal fan routine.
Said. BXC5 then just one ital.
Is there anything here? There are no checks after queen b4. Yuck. Yeah, it doesn't even increase the odds of having any checks. That is just a rook.
Arsenal fan routine.
Said. After KG2 BXC5 I don't see how white avoids mate or giving up queen.
Arsenal
That's very
fan routine.
cruel.
Said. KG1 sorry.
Yeah. Let's bring the last rook in. Bring in the last rook. Bring in the last rook in. Like a master would, you know everything is about it relatively, it's like it's the last rook in.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. Resign time.
You know it's hard to find a move when. Clearance. I am Justus Williams is currently in Brazil playing in a tournament.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. Nice finish.
I would love Tapas New to send I am Justus Williams. He is a co-teacher of mine. Very nice guy. Super cool. I am actually using him as a little bit of a benchmark on how easy it is to get back into the country, because if he doesn't make it back in, that is the question, right? This is a terrible picture of Justus. I need to replace this picture. If anybody knows how to edit it, I will send a picture of mine. That's a terrible picture from when he was younger. I was very lucky today. Didn't even have to change my aftershave. Yeah? What is your great news, guy? That was a great record, by the way. I got second. Oh, I got number 2. Great news. Yes, that is a great record. Our second stream in a row, and I actually sort of promised myself that we would try very much to do a steady stream, but
Thanks for subscribing.
Habikader grows.
namaste for the 5 subs.
Slayer Sloan.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thanks for subscribing.
Ron Hay.
Thanks for subscribing.
I guess I'm coming back with an instructional
Thanks for
stream,
subscribing.
hopefully in less than 30 minutes. I have no idea what the subject matter will be just yet, but I think I know what it's going to be. I need to knock out not only this tribute to
Said. Oh, nice.
Ron Hay. Wow, he got everybody with that one. He got Kito Kuden,
Can
who
I
just
take
subscribed.
something with my points?
Kingslayer Sloan, Tapas New. I don't know that I lost that reward because I got so caught up. I apologize, Arsenal fan. Absolutely, another time. A recent purchase by, where's the book? MD Night Zero from the Amazon wish list has left me a little bit behind. Where are you? Nail It Like Nepo was gifted to the dojo, and I need to catch up on Nail It Like Nepo. 30 of his best games. He is certainly the new bridesmaid to the World Championship, replacing Korchnoi. You realize how much his career mirrored Spassky's, right?
Nail the cafeteria.
Nail the cafeteria. I'm going to turn up the volume there and turn down the volume here. Testing, testing, testing. Hopefully it's not too loud. But, yeah, nail it like Nepo, the Amazon wish list.
Said. I love Nepo honestly, but he will never be world champion if he doesn't address his stamina.
I mean, Spassky had to win the candidates tournament twice, right? To become world champion, and then he got it on his third try. And Nepo won the candidates twice. And then fell just short at the last one. And he just really never got a chance to become world champion. Duquesne just took over. It's crazy, right? It's so sad. Now, of course, I haven't checked this list a lot lately. I have to actually click on it and make sure that everything there is kosher. I need to remove, I think, Ben Larson's best games. Where are you? JKL. Maybe not. I have to update this list. But I have since obtained some of these.
It's just his lack of respect for his body. Look at Carlson. The reason why he maintained his dominance and consistency is because he did what Fisher did. He worked out.
That's right. And I also would say that's the same thing with a lot of the top movie stars like Tom Cruise.
After the blunder vs Carlson in Game 6.
Bishop versus Knight, the eternal battle with the other pieces in that one as well. Understanding minor piece endgames, rook and minor piece endgames. I feel like I have Secrets of Pawn Endings by Karsten Mueller, and Understanding Rook Endgames, and Secrets of Practical Chess. Maybe I don't have Secrets of Practical Chess. Just make sure. Order.
Said. BTW John sir, if you play in the Mumbai tournament, then will you live stream your rounds on your Twitch channel?
Oh, Tapas New, I know you are lobbying for me greatly and strongly. Tapas New, I appreciate that, I do. Oh, hey, I have 2 tape measures in my room. That has to go. I don't know. These are telephones.
Congrats.
Where is it? Endgame Virtuoso. Oh, good. They aren't terrible. I'm glad. Maybe they aren't terrible.
We want to ask why you need to.
I do need to do a library app and just work on my library massively.
Arsenal fan Ricky
said. Do you have anything on pressing small conversions into wins?
There was a Colin Crouch book once that I absolutely enjoyed cover to cover. It was Technique.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Attacking Technique.
Said. I can't speak for anybody else, but that's a huge problem for me.
I would say that Lars Bo Hansen has a great book on Secrets of Chess Transformation. Secrets of Chess Transformation by Lars Bo Hansen touched upon that quite a bit. I also believe that it's a hallmark of Learning from the Legends by Marin in Rubinstein's chapter to a certain extent, but mostly it's about endgames. I do believe that it requires endgame endgame confidence and knowledge, basically knowing how to exchange pieces, the technique of exchanging pieces. Grievous covers this, I think, in his. Good morning, Noah the chess coach. How are you, buddy? Am I an NM? Yes. That and almost $3 will get me on the subway. Added value. Added value. I think the music is just a little too loud, but I can't figure out the volume control within the app itself. I have to turn it down just a little bit.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. Grievous Marin, and who was the other? Sorry.
Colin Crouch. It's an out-of-print book on attacking technique. Attacking technique. Although I don't necessarily know that that is exactly what you wanted. That's why I went to the other two books. I recently haven't had a chance to peruse this clever book by two friends of mine, Elshon Moriarty and Sabina Frassar, Sherlock's Method. Basically, there are a lot of exercises in here on the end game and simple ideas. Basically, calculation skills and being able to see the destination clearly, I would say, Arsenal fan Ricky, because you have to know where you're going. You absolutely must know where you're going in order to be able to plan toward getting there. Converting small advantages toward an end game that you can see clearly. Colin Crouch had several books. How to defend in chess, attacking technique, and there was one other one that really impressed me. I would have to take it down to try to remember what it is. I imagine that it should be listed on the back. If it's not listed on the back.
Arsenal fan
It's a nice small book too that I enjoyed, attacking
For me, the
technique.
biggest problem is less the endgame, more the method of taking a small advantage in a complicated position and transitioning smoothly into a simple win. Perhaps it is endgame understanding.
It is endgame understanding. I'm almost positive. It's like if you exchange into the wrong endgame, or if you don't know when to exchange, the technique of exchanging pieces basically is key. I should say the key is being able to know your destination. And I can't say as much as I want to about studying the games of the technical players like Botvinnik, Capablanca, and Karpov. I believe that Karpov's book, Endgame Virtuoso, maybe that's exactly what you need. Karpov's book, Endgame Virtuoso, or Magnus Carlsen has 2 volumes, I believe, on Endgame Virtuoso, both by Caroli. Not entirely my favorite author. I'm spelling it wrong.
Arsenal fan Ricky.
Said. Amazing, thank you kindly.
Well, maybe I'm not spelling it wrong. That is the right spelling. It looked funny. No, we study openings and opening books for enjoyment, but we study end game books and middle game books transitioning to the end game for the big bucks. Really, if you want to become a truly great player, don't study opening books, because all of the openings ultimately end, and you are left with nothing but knowledge, know-how, strategic awareness, and whatnot. Yeah, I think you would enjoy Magnus Carlsen's endgame technique, because the other thing is that they are complete games. Karpov's book on Endgame Virtuoso by Karpov, the exceptional endgame skills of the 12th world champion. Occasionally there are fragments, which is really annoying, unfortunately. Occasionally there are fragments. Like it gives a fragment here, says it will be completed or discussed further in another chapter. Then he discusses it further in another chapter and then finishes it yet in another chapter, from what I remember. It could have only been twice, but I feel like he did it to me 3 times. He basically went from, you know, discussing it in the introduction and making a point of it, you know. And I can't recommend Karpov
Arsenal
enough.
fan redeem.
I'm positive that that was one of the
I
keys
never
to...
really studied openings either. I've spent more time on endgames, but more simple techs like bishop knight mate, some rook endings, pawn endgames, etc. With the rest it's always been more principles that's annoying.
Indeed. Bishop versus knight, bishop pair, techniques like that all have to be honed separately. But I like to still look at them through complete games. So anyway, I did promise. Hey. These guys are on break again. Tom's Cantons is on break again. So I know both Hanasace and Anamaya personally. Someone pick one, Anamaya or Hanasace. Anamaya looks like she's doing studying and she's covering the Chicago Open. Since I've been out to dinner twice with Anamaya, she's getting the nod. In a group setting, of course. Alexandra Prada and Anamaya and I in Reykjavik, and Angelica Book. Chessboard. Lila Carizzi, Anamaya, myself. There's someone else there, I believe. Oh my God. There were 5 of us at dinner. Trying to recall who the other person was. Alexandra Prada, I believe. In any event, let's roll those credits for Ron, Kingslayer Sloan, now a subscriber. Kito Kun, thank you for being here. That is awesome. I'm glad you followed. Please check out the YouTube channel. It is a free way to support the channel. If you've not already subbed with all of your miscellaneous accounts, you may have a work account that you can sub with. You want to sub with your work account, your school account, your mom's account, your brother's account. It helps the channel immensely. Thank you so much. Turn off those notifications, though, if you feel like you'll be bothered by them. Cheers and ciao, everyone. Thank you, Ron Hay, for all of your support. And Tapas New.